Okay, folks, here we go again. Just to give you a break from science fiction and stuff, I thought I would do my traditional annual Christmas haul stuff. Now, what happens is in our families, we give each other lists, and so we guarantee to get what we actually want instead of ties, slippers, and hankies and all of that old palaver, So, yeah, so I got a few decent bits and pieces this year, which I will now show you without any more ado. Right, this was a particularly nice one I wanted, and right, there you go. It's beautiful hardback, pulp power. Basically, it covers all the old pulp heroes that Street and Smith, famous publishers of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, probably going on from there. So you've got stuff like Shadow, Doc Savage, Avenger, a few of the smaller, lesser known pulp heroes. Sadly, there's no Spider in here because that was published by someone else. But it's a lovely volume, lots of colour covers and what have you. Let's give you a brief look at you can see some of the old covers, and then later on you've got some of the other pulp heroes, the Avenger. Just really, really nice stuff. There's not a lot of exposition in there. It's mainly pictures, but there is some just giving you a history of the characters and what have you. But yeah, it's a really, really nice volume. That's the back, Doc Savage, and I was absolutely pleased to get that one. Now, next of all, I've got an addition to my little arcade cabinets, the miniature ones that I showed you many moons ago. This is one I don't have, heavy barrel. I'll just dig it out and give you a look at it in all its glory. Right, there we go. This thing peels off to reveal the actual screen. But basically you just bung 3 or 4 batteries in here. And then that turns it on, and then you can use the buttons and the joystick, to play the game. Now these are not arcade conversions by any means. Most of them are NES versions, but I like them just for the arcade machine. It's pretty authentic looking, and the artwork. That's where your batteries go in the back, and you've got a jack plug there if you want to play it while you're around people. So yeah, really pleased with that, because there's not too many of these I haven't got now. So I'll be looking for the rest of them at some point. Okay, now move on to a couple of games. Now these are the Evercade cartridges. Now that's number 19, Codemasters. The Evercade is basically a handheld console that does retro stuff. It goes way back, to Atari. 75 to 200, was it? 3600, one of those. Way back in the 70s, I think they were, late 70s. But a lot of them are more up to date. This will be, I would imagine, round about the Amiga, the Commodore Amiga era, 90s. It's the only one I don't have up to 20. I've now got them all up to number 20, although there are a few that have been put out since number 20. So, yeah, I mean, the game's on the back there, but you won't be able to see them very well unless you've got a massive TV. And the other one I got was one that I was really pleased about. Now they do a series of carts that are actual arcade conversions, and these are the purple ones. I've got the first 4, I think it is, and this is number 8. But this one hasn't been out too long. And basically, it's there's 8 games on there, but a lot of them are tire playing shmups. Like you've got Truxton, Zero Wing, Tiger Heli, Flying Shark. Tire Plan were one of the foremost producers of shmup games in the arcades. probably only second to Cave in popularity. But yeah, I'm pleased with that one. Actually, if you buy the new Evercade XP edition, you can play all these in what they call tape version. You can turn your machine down and play them the way they were intended. Because when you play them horizontally, you lose a lot of the screen, as many of you play games will probably know from your particular collection. So yeah, I was particularly pleased with that one. Now, I've got a few books. I have been collecting door books recently because I just loved them back in the day. And that one's a bit spine faded, unfortunately. But these all had beautiful, lovely covers, by Kelly Freese, Josh Kirby, people like this. And I mean, they were published by Donald A. Wollheim, who was an old-time editor. That's The Door. But they all had these lovely yellow spines, and they usually had this lovely artwork on. And they produced 4 a month, published 4 a month, and that went on for many years. And the yellow spine stopped at number 580, so I'm trying to get as many of those as I can. These particular 2 I've got here are both early ones. That's number 11, as you can see. Number 27 I've got here, I'll show you. But these, I had intended only to collect the first 100, but somebody had a nice load online, and I bought them all. I showed them to you a few weeks ago. That was another one I got, The Green Phoenix by Thomas Burnett Swan. As you can see, that's numbered 27. So, I'm happy to get these earlier ones because they're the ones I intended to get. But as I say again, it's got a slightly faded spine, but because these are quite hard to come by, the early ones, I don't mind. I got this one as well, but unfortunately it's really gone, and it's also not a numbered one, so that'll go in the seconds pile, or the doubles pile, if that's what I call my TBR pile, to be read, but I'll never get around to reading them. Okay, then we got a couple of these SF Masterworks. Now, HMV do these 2 for £7, which is not bad because they're about £9 to buy each. So I got a couple here. Philip K. Dick, Amazed at Death. I've got a lot of Dick's books, but that particular one I don't have. And the other one was Valise, which I've never had. So yeah, it bulks out my Philip K. Dick collection quite nicely. And then I'll leave the Destiny stuff till late last. Now I showed this, it was earlier in today actually, but I'm not going to open it up. I mean, if you want to see, this is the Pain Box edition, and it's got some nice art cards in it. It's also got a very nice artwork book in paperback, unfortunately, but it's a limited edition, and if you want to see unboxed, you'll find it on my channel just before this particular video. And now, last but not least, I got some Destiny stuff. Now this is one I wasn't expecting. It's the Witch Queen Rule Journal. I've got a few of these for various things, various what's the word I'm looking for? Expansions, that's the word. But that one's particularly nice. I should probably leave it sealed because I don't actually use these things to write in because I've got so many of them. But yeah, another one to add to my Destiny collection. And then I always buy myself a Christmas present. And this year I chose to go with Destiny as well. And I only got these in the post yesterday because they're obviously held up over the Christmas period. But they are Christmas presents nevertheless from me to me. And they are the Rival Hunter Replica Ghost Shell. Now this is basically the ghost shell with the symbol of the hunters wrapped around it, which is the snake. Very nice, very well put together. You can see the ghost in the middle, and then these are some sort of resin. They're not metal, but they're very, very well put together. They feel very sturdy. I mean, particularly that you need that to be sturdy, and it is. I don't think that's going to break anytime soon. So yeah, I was pleased with these. That was the Hunter, and then we have the Titan. I don't know why they call them Rival Titan Replica Ghost Shell. This one's a bit bigger. That's the box anyway, and that one's, well, it's not actually, it just looks a bit bigger because it's on the side. The same principle. There's your ghost, and then you've got your Titan avatar, or whatever. Yeah, particularly nice. Yeah. Close up. Let's say these are resin, and I assume they're resin. It'd be nice if they were in metal, but you can't have everything. I mean, this looks metallic, but it isn't. The actual ghost shell. So yeah, that was what I bought me. Now the only other thing I have to show you is when I bought these, I got a couple of bunch of pins. They're not the stuff I usually collect, like the guns and the helmets and what have you. But these are nevertheless very nice. That particular one is the Black Lives Matter pin that Bungie did. As you can see there, it's raised. Particularly nice. So that was free with the two shells, and then this other one, another one. It's the LBT QQ LB. So I can't remember. Anyway, it's the Gay Pride thing, I assume. And again, it's raised. Very nice, that one. Very nice. So yeah, they came as a bonus, so I was particularly pleased with those as well. So yeah, there you have it, folks. That was my little Christmas haul. I've got birthday coming up soon, so I'll be getting some more. Also got this got this very nice jumper for Christmas, so if you see some smart dude swanking around town in a posh jumper, that'll be me. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have to show you. As I say, I'll be back with some more science fiction stuff soon, but I thought that might be a little break for you from that stuff, and that'll probably be in a few days. So I'll just say keep subscribing, keep sharing if you can, and please write in, send some comments. Be pleased to hear from you. And until then, it's over and out. Have a happy new year if I'm not back before then. And I will see you very soon. Bye-bye now.